It's the time to get down.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Let's get down on the good news train. Have your morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Get the 311 before the morning's done. Laugh until you cry. You can always rely on morning coffee with Mario every Monday. Morning coffee.
Yes.
With Mario.
Come on, y'all. Jada's here. It's time. She gotta watch me dance. What can I say? Y'all know how it goes. Good morning, world. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Twitter, YouTube, all of y'all. Captain America in the house.
Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it, vibe with it. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, vibe with it. Unleash the verbal blessing, hold it thick with herbal lessons. So kick back, chill, relax, and learn a lesson. No 9mm, no heaters, or Smith the Wesson. You'll find this rhyme secure without question. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And groove with the music in the smooth session. This time, let's vibe with time without weapons. And the beat to me like sap to a tree. It's in me. The rap happens to set me free. Instantly when the mic touch this MC. Without the mic, this MC feel empty. I'm telling y'all, it's the lyrical recipe. Lyrical ecstasy. Hearing no less from me. I accept and expect no less than the best. And inject intellect without disrespect. Come on. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here. The beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe, yeah. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do. Just vibe with it, It's like an epidemic, pop star gimmick. Get it, then realize that you in it and you're finished. Don't dream diminish. See, I play the season, y'all have a scrimmage. I spit with reason, y'all hip the image. But I believe the dream has no limits. I believe that's the whole reason we live it. But they don't get it, they like it's not right, is it? No visit, hip-hop here to stay, no shizit. We gonna get it, new improved music, move and groove with it. Choose who you get with. I smack rap back like it's too old. My flow hard like Dick, get the skimpy clothes on individuals when anything goes. I play a pick 'em like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Got soul, got so much funk up in the rap, I should pack a fat bowl. Y'all should kick back, relax, and just roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, vibe with me, roll with me, come on and vibe with me. Hip hop ain't dead, just keep it alive with me. Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe. Let's just do what we came to do, just vibe.
Come on, be cool. Lord help him. Welcome everybody to Morning Coffee with Mario, the show where Mario takes a definite cardiac risk by getting out there and shaking his butt in a fashion that he has been unaccustomed. What can I say? We are here, and I survived another intro. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may notice in the house, I am never alone. Never alone. First of all, I am always here with my partner in crime, the very gifted, the man who is multitasking on steroids himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderfully gifted partner in crime, Victor Allen, give it up. And today we have a special guest. Vic and I got to acknowledge a little bit.
Oh, damn.
She's our partner in crime. She's the new face and voice around here at Pax Stereo. Our right-hand woman, our right-hand person. Everybody give it up for the very gifted and talented Miss Jada Salazar.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Welcome, Jada. Oh, that's my, see, I got my phone on. Whew. Well, welcome, everybody. Vic,
Yes, sir.
good morning.
Hey, look, let me tell you something right now. If I was Jada, I'd move out of that seat because it looked like 911 oxygen is coming around the corner real quick.
That's right, she can.
I'm telling you.
I'll get my breath back. You know, rehab is like that.
Chest compressions.
Y'all, if y'all lucky, you get old too one day. That's all part of it. But as I catch my breath, so today is a special day because Jada's here with us. It's morning coffee. It's our 6th show of the season. And first of all, just give it up for that. 6th show
Here we go.
of the season. And so far, and that's just about not quite halfway through the season, but Vic, we've made it, and we've been doing a bunch of adjustments and improvements, and so you guys have been really nice at noticing them and commenting. One of the things that you guys have been noticing is the improved technical setup, because we've been studying lighting and camera, and so we've made some improvements. Well, once again, we want to thank you all for noticing. Well, Halloween is coming, you guys. Today is 10/28. Believe it or not, the holiday season is sneaking up on you. You should have gotten your flu shot already. The weather is changing. It is getting cold. It's getting chilly. And so I'm just wondering, and I'm going to ask my friends here, what's their plans? How about you first, Vic? Halloween.
Well, I'm going out as me because everybody always laughs at me when I go out. So I figure I just keep it cheap and simple.
Where's my sound effect? Okay. That's like when I used to wear scrubs.
Right.
Here I am, a doctor, so I would wear scrubs
Right.
on Halloween. People say, was that really? It's all in the mind. Now, I'm sure Jada, you being everybody, for people, those of you who don't know, Jada's a freshman at USC, gifted in the Marshall School of Business. And so being a freshman at SC, y'all, some of y'all who went to college, you guys are going like, you think? So she's freshman. So your first Halloween on campus. Now, Jada, I'm just wondering, do you have any idea what kind of goings on is going to be on USC campus this year for Halloween? Have you heard any inklings about festivities or anything like that?
I know there's going to be like a lot of parties. They already started like last week.
See what I'm so proud of is you can tell Jada, you've been studying, right? So you ain't been doing all that partying. We
I go to
know.
parties every once in a while.
She's not doing all that partying. But now that she's out there, because that's happening. I mean, from the perspective of a freshman too. SC, one thing I say to me, and I don't know about those of you, again, we could talk about it, whether you went to a historically black college or you went to a college which is predominantly Caucasian. College is a cultural shock. And as I pointed out recently, because my own nephews are just finishing, so they've been in college 3 or 4 years, so they're finishing up. And it has been exactly that. There's been a cultural shock and plus a significant growth. Usually that's your first love affair, your first broken heart, your first somebody cheats on you. These are all the wonderful, but also a bunch of other firsts that are wonderful. For some of you, you may get drunk for the first time. Of course, not Jada here, but other folks we sure might be in undertaking. Vic, there's a lot of stuff that goes on at college campuses, Vic. Now, we know, Jada, you've heard of none of these things, I'm sure. These special hazings or anything. In my day, they had people who were streaking, who actually ran out across Howard University campus naked. Okay, naked, Jada, at Howard. And then it caught on so much that Howard wasn't the first. It caught on a bunch of other colleges in the University of Maryland. But I don't know if you guys ever experienced any of that. But streaking is a thing in college. So I know Jada, I want you to know that if anyone should do anything like that on campus, I'm sure that Jada here will not be participating, but I want her to capture wonderful video for us. How's that?
That ain't happening. That's not happening.
What?
No way, man.
What?
Jada's balling, and
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm
She's
just
not giving up any information to your ass.
I want her
wouldn't
to
give
be
up any
our fly
information
on
to
the
your
wall.
ass. I wouldn't give up
Streaking
nothing. That's like you
on
informing
college
your
campus.
parents which party you're going to and what time you're coming home, right? Okay.
Okay, well, they have it somewhere, but I don't know. Vic, do you know anybody who participated in streaking?
But yeah, I think everybody
It was
participated.
1974. See, they talk about the streaking craze.
They didn't have to sing
No,
that in the 70s.
no, quiet.
So,
The streaking craze
So
of
you-
1974. I'm going to see if I can get you some
so you're
pictures.
going to go 45 years ago.
Is it
Yeah, so where you going to take us back 45 years?
for nakedness? Do y'all care of 45 years ago? Now, Vic, when we show these, I was going to tell you, there's a couple I'm showing today. If you can, try not to show the copyright stuff at the bottom.
How can I control that?
Well, I mean, you're going to see where the camera cuts off. See?
Well,
So remember, and this is 1974. I want you to know I did not streak. I did not streak because of my wonderful one-pack. I was also, the idea of my belly and my genitals being exposed to the world at the same time. That was actually terrible to me. I could not imagine my belly and my genitals being exposed. So I, Mario Hemsley, did not streak. But I want you to know on Howard University campus, there were streakers. And at the University of Maryland, I can't find you, I was trying to find you the video. There was a mass streak where like 100 students just took to the field running naked. So I don't know. Now, I got to ask that question, Jada. If it came up in the dorm, Jada, that the students were going to streak, run from the dorm, how would you feel about the streaking?
I don't think I would support that.
She just said, so Jada says, give it up. Jada would not streak. Oh, am I muted? Okay, Jada would not streak. Everybody give it up. Now, I must admit, at that age that I was at that time, I did not see the dangers of streaking, Jada. At that age, as a young college student at Howard University, all I could think of was, let's see the streak. I went out in my coat because they were streaking college campuses at Howard in October. So it was cold. They had on tennis shoes and nothing else. And first of all, you know what that cold does to your stuff. You have to see that's shrinkage. So if you're gonna run naked across campus, it's actually better. I don't know about some of y'all, Vic, and you may have experience in this, Vic.
No, I know. No.
Vic, if you're gonna run naked across campus,
I have none. Don't
if you're
defer
gonna
to me.
run naked across
No.
campus, it's better to do it.
You're trying to defer to me.
I'm just saying, if
I'm
you're
out
going
of
to run
this.
naked across campus, it's better to do it in the summertime, not in the wintertime when you're going to get some shrinkage. Because while you out there running around, women's going to be checking out your package. And they're going to say, wow, I saw Billy streaking and let's put like, you got, I don't know, but I just heard. So if I was streaking, I would wait for the summer. And like right toward the end of the summer with steamy heat, moist and humid, that's when I do my streaking. So I don't know. Have you guys? So, right. All right. So it's a wonderful day. We got a bunch of stuff today in the news segment today. I'm going to talk about the recent updates with Trump because there's a lot going on with Trump. Okay. We're going to give you how he's launching his distraction program. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And I got a couple of clips about the Trumps at the World Series. Yes, the president and the first lady were at the World Series, ladies and gentlemen. I have some special broadcast segments showing you those things. So stay tuned for that. And also, I got news about Popeye's chicken sandwich. Now, I know you've been following this. I know. Hey, I know Jada and Vic both have said they don't want to eat the Kentucky Fried Chicken and donut sandwich.
Nope.
But I have updates today about the Kentucky Fried Chicken donut sandwich and the Popeye's long-awaited chicken sandwich. Also, we'll be talking about the Ohio student who was disqualified from the track meet for wearing her hijab. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and find out what's going on. We'll get Jada to weigh in on that as our college system rep. In Marijuana for Dummies, again, an area which Jada knows nothing, but a Marijuana for Dummies, I, the old ancient one, will be talking about the vaping illness that's still going around and what they're starting to suspect or not suspect. I'm going to give you a little insight into pot on campus, and we'll get Jada to weigh in a little bit on that. And Snoop Dogg has made an Israeli connection for a marijuana company.
Good.
How you like that?
That's good.
How about you, Vic? What you got for your stuff?
Hey, I always said that you got to highlight prep high school accomplishments. And, I got to focus on the sports. And there are these nationally ranked teams that always come up in the mix. Modern Day versus St. John Bosco, clashed over this weekend, and number 1 and number 3 ranked at this time. But it seems like the same teams keep popping up there, and then I very seldom see a public school that's nationally ranked. So the system works for privatization, but the teachers are better served in public schools. So where does the money go? Well, I'll leave that alone. Also, and an umpire did his manifesto tweet. He said, "My president." Okay, so of course he apologized, but he sent his message, and I think he's taking ownership, and he's glad about it. Also, we're so busy over here with NASCAR thinking about, when we gonna break through and get somebody in there like Bubba Wallace. He said, he's still Bubba's still new.
I know Bubba,
but we got somebody who's Formula
Chitlin and pork chop.
Formula One, already a multi-champion. He's not in the United States, so why are they so more progressive than the U.S.? And then hot picks, fast women, fast cars. Really, can we match the car to the woman? And is it about speed? Or is it about something else? And check me out later, man.
All right. We got all of that this week. All part of the Morning Coffee with Mario show. Week number 6, Jada Salazar in the house. And now, I know you've been waiting, and I've told you, robe open eye, of course, I understand. So we have the weekly slideshow animation featuring the wonderful photographic experience and work of our gifted sidekick, Victor Allen, and myself. So here we are with the latest and the greatest, and we'll be right back. What the hell?
Okay, Jada's laughing now. Thank you.
No, see, that's jacked up. No, see, that's what you get. See how they mess with us? See, they trying to mess with us because, because I'm black.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here they go. See, I'm telling you, just because I'm black.
Right.
I'm trying to make stuff work on television. They trying to embarrass me.
I know, man.
I got Jada here today trying to do something, and what's all up with that? So that's okay. Let's go with it because we can, because that's what we do. Whoop, whoop. Straight up. Pax Stereo into his house. Jada Salazar. I did. It was 2.5.
Off, kicking on back. Late night staying up, writing these raps. Engulfed in the summertime, soaking up the sun. Now I'm jet black, yeah, I think I got enough. Off the tops, flip flops, like he's so soft. Small braids, Kool-Aid, melon in the shade. Cute boys, first jobs, divas being snobs. Telephone, internet, computer, got barbecues, pool parties.
Great piece of inexpensive equipment I almost always recommend immediately to my friends getting into photography is a 5-in-1 reflector. You can use it to bounce available light.
Don't see, cut a little
I don't know why. See, I keep messing up.
Chilling at the malls, getting sticky with
See,
the paws.
y'all done paid to get in here.
Rebel with no cause. Rebel with no cause. Rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we refuse the laws, didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause. Rebel with no cause.
Yeah, that picture
You
don't
want
work.
attention, so you looking for applause. See, we refuse the laws, didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to had no flaws. At the hoop court 3 straight hours, white mini skirts with the airbrush flowers. We went to cheer the lads and they appreciated that. And you would almost die when he let you wear his cap. You might have told a lie and abbreviated facts if you came home late and were accused of being baked.
You know what you're talking about? Pros call lenses with wide aperture capabilities for letting in a lot of light fast glass. So our first piece of fast glass.
Beach body surfing with the abs looking perfect. Hitting all the clubs, getting love on the surface. From ice cream cones to the Starbucks songs, to your new best friend, to your breakup song. They all play out like your favorite days. We love the summertime and it ain't gonna change. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we refuse the laws, didn't have a clause. It was the summertime to us, it had no flaws. Rebel with no cause, rebel with no cause. You want attention, so you looking for applause. See, we refuse the laws, didn't have a clause. It was the summertime till had no flaws.
Sights out of body heat. So sweet. Sights out of body heat. Give it up, everybody. Slideshow animation. Thank you all. You know, it's so wonderful to have. Now that, you know, what happened was we all are contributing photos. And, you know, I've been studying it. And so, like, Jada just took some photos and hers were just as good without doing shit. So, it goes to show she's either a natural. I'm not getting as far ahead as I thought. But so the photos are coming in good. That's the one thing we will say. So people are telling us, and yeah, so what you're seeing more of is stuff that's done by me and Vic. Jada's the one who did those more striking recent photos of the mannequin. And everybody's been talking about the mannequins, you sick people, you. And it has nothing to do with my stuff. That's all you guys stuff. But the mannequin stuff is all up there. And go check it out. Okay? All right. So it's time. Let me see. I'm still getting used to having the table up here. It's like sitting at the dinner table on top of the phone books when you were a kid. You know how your parents used to do you. Your feet used to be swinging over the side. You're like, hey, well, you ready to talk about some news?